A continuación, escuchará la grabación del método Inglés Express de Larousse. Derechos reservados, Ediciones Larousse 2004.
Unit 1, Lesson 1, Dialogues. At a cocktail party in New York. Listen.
Hi, Barbara. I'm very happy to see you. That's a great dress.
Hi, Jeff. How are you?
Fine, thanks. Hey, come and meet Tom. He's from California.
Oh, yeah?
Hey, Tom, let me introduce you to Barbara Rivers. She's a reporter on our program 30 Minutes. Barbara, this is Tom Ryder. Nice to meet you.
Hello, Tom.
Are you from New York, Barb?
Yes, and I'm not Barb. My name's Barbara.
Oh, I'm sorry, Barbara. I'm from L.A. I'm glad you two are friends now. That's great, because Tom's the new cameraman on 30 Minutes.
Oh, that's nice.
Now listen. Unit 1, Oral Practice 1, Exercise 1. Listen.
I'm, you're, he's, she's, it's, we're, you're, there.
Listen to the example. American, he.
He's American.
Now it's your turn. American, he.
He's American.
Happy, he.
He's happy.
Fine, we.
We're fine.
Beautiful, she.
She's beautiful.
Nice, they.
They're nice.
New, it.
It's new.
Friendly, you.
You're friendly.
Sad, I.
I'm sad.
Exercise 2. Listen.
I'm not. You aren't. He isn't. She isn't. It isn't. We aren't. You aren't. They aren't.
Listen to the example. He's happy.
He isn't happy.
Now it's your turn. He's happy.
He isn't happy.
She's beautiful.
She isn't beautiful.
They're nice.
They aren't nice.
You're friendly.
You aren't friendly.
We're American.
We aren't American.
It's new.
It isn't new.
Exercise 3. Listen.
Am I? Are you? Is he? Is she? Is it? Are we? Are you? Are they?
Listen to the example. She's a reporter.
Is she a reporter?
Now it's your turn. She's a reporter.
Is she a reporter?
I'm from New York.
Are you from New York?
She's a producer.
Is she a producer?
We're from L.A.
Are you from L.A.?
He's a cameraman.
Is he a cameraman?
They're American.
Are they American?
It's a great program.
Is it a great program?
Unit 1. Take a break 1. Listen. Number 1.
My name's Jeff. I'm from New York. I'm a television producer.
2.
My name's Barbara. I'm from New York, too. I'm a reporter.
3.
Hi, I'm Tom. I'm from Los Angeles. I'm a cameraman.
4. Hello, my name's Jane. I'm English. I'm a model. 5.
I'm Jack. I'm from New Orleans. I'm a jazz musician.
6.
Hello, I'm Jean. I'm from Florida. I'm a secretary.
Unit 1, Lesson 2, Dialogues. At work. Listen.
Barbara Rivers.
Hi, Barbara. It's Jeff. Where are you? We're in the studio. We're watching the film on the World Trade Convention. What are you doing? Are you coming?
Well, I'm busy right now. I'm preparing the Vanderbilt interview for tomorrow.
This is important. Vanderbilt's in the film. He's talking about the EGI group.
Okay, I'm coming. Come on, Jean. Let's go to the studio. Jeff's watching a film on Vanderbilt.
Who's Vanderbilt anyway?
He's a very powerful businessman. He's also very rich.
He's got a difficult name. How do you spell it?
Vanderwilt.
Hi, Barbara. Now listen to this.
All the companies in the EGI group are doing very well this year. Our profits are rising and our...
Wow, this is brilliant. I'm not staying for this, Jeff. This is just a publicity film.
Well, he's a persuasive man. That's the main reason for his fantastic success.
Unit 1, Lesson 2, Dialogues. At work. Listen.
Barbara Rivers.
Hi, Barbara. It's Jeff. Where are you? We're in the studio. We're watching the film on the World Trade Convention. What are you doing? Are you coming?
Well, I'm busy right now. I'm preparing the Vanderbilt interview for tomorrow.
This is important. Vanderbilt's in the film. He's talking about the EGI group.
Okay, I'm coming. Come on, Jean. Let's go to the studio. Jeff's watching a film on Vanderbilt.
Who's Vanderbilt anyway?
He's a very powerful businessman. He's also very rich.
He's got a difficult name. How do you spell it?
Vanderwilt.
Hi, Barbara. Now listen to this.
All the companies in the EGI group are doing very well this year. Our profits are rising and our...
Wow, this is brilliant. I'm not staying for this, Jeff. This is just a publicity film.
Well, he's a persuasive man. That's the main reason for his fantastic success.
Unit 1, Oral Practice 2, Exercise 1. Listen.
What's he watching?
TV. He's watching TV. Now it's your turn.
What's he watching?
TV. He's watching TV.
What are you watching?
A film.
I'm watching a film.
What are they watching?
30 minutes.
They're watching 30 minutes.
What are we watching?
A tennis match.
We're watching a tennis match.
What's she watching?
A publicity film.
She's watching a publicity film.
What's he watching?
An interview.
He's watching an interview.
Exercise 2. Listen.
I'm preparing an interview.
Are you preparing an interview?
Now it's your turn.
I'm preparing an interview.
Are you preparing an interview?
Susan's talking about the new film.
Is she talking about the new film?
Profits are rising.
Are they rising?
The company is doing very well.
Is it doing very well?
Susan and Tom are staying in London.
Are they staying in London?
Tom's showing the publicity film.
Is he showing the publicity film?
Exercise 3. Listen.
Is Jeff watching the film?
No, he isn't watching the film.
Now it's your turn.
Is Jeff watching the film?
No, he isn't watching the film.
Is Barbara staying in London?
No, she isn't staying in London.
Are the producers talking about profits?
No, they aren't talking about profits.
Is the company doing well this year?
No, it isn't doing well this year.
Are you working on the film?
No, I'm not working on the film.
Exercise 4. Listen.
The interview with Vandervelt.
The Vandervelt interview.
Now it's your turn.
The interview with Vandervelt.
The Vandervelt interview.
The film on the convention.
The convention film.
Trade in the world.
World trade.
The convention on world trade.
The World Trade Convention.
The film by Steven Spielberg.
The Steven Spielberg film.
The screen on a TV.
A TV screen. Unit 1, take a break 2. Listen.
Brother, lend a helping hand. Hallelujah. Brother, lend a helping hand. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Sister, help to trim the sail. Hallelujah. Sister, help to trim the sail. Hallelujah. Jordan's river is in the wide. Hallelujah. Take our mother on the other side. Hallelujah. Jordan's river is gently calm. Hallelujah. Kills the body but not the soul. Hallelujah.
Lesson 3. Dialogues. In a street in New York. Listen.
Excuse me, please. Can you tell me how to get to the World Trade Center?
Yes, but it's very far. You go down Fifth Avenue for about 5 blocks. Then you turn left on West 8th. Then you take the 2nd Street on the...
It's really far, huh? Do you have the time, please?
Sure, it's 5:20.
Late. Bye. Very nice meeting you. Taxi! Taxi! To the World Trade Center, please. Whew, there's a lot of traffic, huh?
Yeah, it's always like this at 5:30. People leave work at 5, get in their cars, and whoomph, go back to the suburbs and their families. That's New York.
But it's a great city.
Yeah, we all love New York. The city that never sleeps. Here you are, the World Trade Center.
Thanks. How much is it?
$6.20.
Here you are. Keep the change.
Thanks. Have a great time in New York.
Sure. I like your city.
It's not my city. I'm from Haiti.
Ah, what do you speak there?
We speak French.
Au revoir, then.
Unit 1, Oral Practice 3. Exercise 1. Listen.
I live in Los Angeles.
He.
He lives in Los Angeles.
She works in television.
They.
They work in television.
Now it's your turn.
I live in Los Angeles.
He.
He lives in Los Angeles.
She works in television.
They.
They work in television.
They like New York.
She.
She likes New York.
He works in an office.
You.
You work in an office.
They love Los Angeles.
He.
He loves Los Angeles.
You speak French.
I.
I speak French.
They leave work at 5.
We.
We leave work at 5.
He never sleeps.
The city.
The city never sleeps.
Exercise 2. Listen.
They speak English.
Do they speak English?
He speaks French.
Does he speak French?
Now it's your turn.
They speak English.
Do they speak English?
He speaks French.
Does he speak French?
She loves Californians.
Does she love Californians?
They have a beautiful daughter.
Do they have a beautiful daughter?
He speaks English.
Does he speak English?
He likes New Yorkers.
Does he like New Yorkers?
I work as a receptionist.
Do you work as a receptionist?
Exercise 3. Listen.
I work in London.
Paris.
I don't work in Paris.
He lives in New York.
Los Angeles.
He doesn't live in Los Angeles.
Now it's your turn.
I work in London.
Paris.
I don't work in Paris.
He lives in New York.
Los Angeles.
He doesn't live in Los Angeles.
She likes the United States.
Canada.
She doesn't like Canada.
We stop work at 6.
5.
We don't stop work at 5.
My sister lives in California.
Washington.
My sister doesn't live in Washington.
He speaks Italian.
Spanish.
He doesn't speak Spanish.
They like hamburgers.
Hot dogs.
They don't like hot dogs.
Exercise 4. Listen.
I go for a walk.
Often.
I often go for a walk.
Now it's your turn.
I go for a walk.
Often.
I often go for a walk.
I stay in luxury hotels.
Never.
I never stay in luxury hotels.
He sings in nightclubs.
Sometimes.
He sometimes sings in nightclubs.
They go to the movies on Sundays.
Usually.
They usually go to the movies on Sundays.
I eat at Maxime's when I'm in Paris.
Always.
I always eat at Maxime's when I'm in Paris.
Exercise 5. Listen.
I live.
London.
I live in London.
I often go.
Washington Square.
I often go to Washington Square. Now it's your turn.
I live.
London.
I live in London.
I often go.
Washington Square.
I often go to Washington Square.
He often goes.
New York.
He often goes to New York.
I live.
Berlin.
I live in Berlin.
She lives.
Detroit.
She lives in Detroit.
They often go.
The East Coast.
They often go to the East Coast.
They live.
Rome.
They live in Rome. Exercise 6. Listen.
Big park.
In New York City.
There's a big park in New York City.
6 big parks.
In London.
There are 6 big parks in London. Now it's your turn.
Big park.
In New York City.
There's a big park in New York City.
6 big parks.
In London.
There are 6 big parks in London.
Children.
In Washington Square.
There are children in Washington Square.
Mexican restaurants.
In San Francisco.
There are Mexican restaurants in San Francisco.
A fantastic theater.
On East 44th Street.
There's a fantastic theater on East 44th Street.
A beautiful beach.
In Santa Monica.
There's a beautiful beach in Santa Monica.
Jazz bars.
In downtown Manhattan.
There are jazz bars in downtown Manhattan.
Unit 1. Take a break 3. Listen. Number 1.
Pan Am Flight 327 to Washington, now boarding at Gate 36. We'll leave at 9:15.
2.
British Airways Flight 633 to Vienna, now boarding at Gate 4. We'll leave at 9:30.
3.
Air Lanka Flight 222 to Colombo has been delayed. It will now leave at 10:20.
4.
Virgin Atlantic Flight 306 to London, now boarding at gate 23. Will leave at 9 o'clock.
5.
Air France Flight 820 to Paris, now boarding at gate 17. Will leave at 10:45.
6.
Thai Airlines Flight 4907 to Bangkok, now boarding at gate 12. Will leave at 9:40.
7.
El Al Flight 101 to Tel Aviv will board at gate 27 at 10:30.
Unit 1, Lesson 4, Dialogues. At the World Trade Center. Listen.
Hello.
Is Barbara there?
Hey, Barbara, it's for you. It's Jeff.
Hi, Jeff.
How's it going?
Fine, fine. We're almost ready. We're just waiting for Vanderbilt.
Don't worry. He always arrives late for interviews.
That's okay, because we're also waiting for the new cameraman. Where the hell is he?
Hi, Barbara. The new cameraman is here, right on time. And my name's Tom.
Oh, hi, Tom.
I'm ready when you are, Barbara.
Excuse me. I'm just letting off steam.
Hey, come on. Here's Vanderbilt. He's walking in the door.
Hurry up, Barbara. We're all waiting for you.
Ugh.
Unit 1, Oral Practice 4. Exercise 1. Listen.
Does he drive to work?
Yes, he does.
Is he driving his car now?
Yes, he is. Now it's your turn.
Does he drive to work?
Yes, he does.
Is he driving his car now?
Yes, he is.
Are you listening to me?
Yes, I am.
Does he work for 30 minutes?
Yes, he does.
Are New Yorkers friendly?
Yes, they are.
Is there a lot of traffic in the city?
Yes, there is. Exercise 2. Listen. Are you coming?
No, I'm not.
Does he like Los Angeles?
No, he doesn't.
Now it's your turn. Are you coming?
No, I'm not.
Does he like Los Angeles?
No, he doesn't.
Does she want to come with us?
No, she doesn't.
Are you waiting for Mr. Smith?
No, I'm not.
Do Londoners work a lot?
No, they don't.
Does he live in Hawaii?
No, he doesn't.
Are they very late?
No, they're not.
Do we watch a lot of television?
No, we don't.
Exercise 3. Listen. Who? What? When? Where? How? Why? Now listen to the examples.
He's staying at the London Hilton.
Where is he staying?
They start work at 9:15.
do they start work? Now it's your turn.
He's staying at the London Hilton.
Where's he staying?
They start work at 9:15.
When do they start work?
He goes to work by car.
How does he go to work?
Paul is working really hard because he's very ambitious.
Why is he working really hard?
A man's waiting for her.
Who's waiting for her?
He usually drinks whiskey and Coca-Cola.
What does he usually drink?
I'm on the corner of East 22nd and 5th Avenue.
Where are you?
Exercise 4. Listen.
This office is awful.
These offices are awful.
That man is late.
Those men are late.
Now it's your turn.
This office is awful.
These offices are awful.
That man is late.
Those men are late.
That girl is beautiful.
Those girls are beautiful.
This woman is very busy.
Those women are very busy.
This car is very old.
Those cars are very old.
That man is really friendly.
Those men are really friendly. Unit 1, take a break 4. Listen.
That man.
Unit 1, Lesson 5, Dialogues. The interview. Listen.
Mr. Vanderbilt, what are your group's connections with the Mafia?
I don't know what you mean. My group, EGI, has no connections with the Mafia. That's a lie.
Are you sure about that? How do you explain your meeting with Mafia boss Pete Maresca on Monday, April 4th, 1988, in Jamaica?
What are you talking about? I don't know that man.
Unfortunately, Mr. Vanderbilt, we have a video film of your meeting with Mafia boss Pete Maresca at the Grand Hotel in Kingston, Jamaica. Please watch this, Mr. Vanderbilt. Here, Mr. Maresca is arriving at the hotel in his red limousine. Here you are arriving at the hotel in your black Mercedes. It is your car, isn't it?
Yeah, it's mine.
Here you are talking to Mr. Maresca in the hotel lobby, and there you are getting into his limousine. Can you explain this?
I want to talk to my lawyer.
And I'd like to thank you, Mr. Vanderbilt, for a very interesting interview. This is Barbara Rivers reporting for 30 Minutes.
Now, Unit 1, Oral Practice 5. Exercise 1. Listen.
Mary. This is her car.
This is Mary's car. Now it's your turn.
Mary. This is her car.
This is Mary's car.
Mr. Smith. This is his limousine.
This is Mr. Smith's limousine.
The company. These are its profits.
These are the company's profits.
Jane. These are her books.
These are Jane's books.
Barbara Rivers. These are her interviews.
These are Barbara Rivers' interviews.
Mr. and Mrs. Porter. These are their children.
These are Mr. and Mrs. Porter's children. Exercise 2. Listen. I often think about Mary.
Now.
I'm thinking about Mary now. Now it's your turn. I often think about Mary.
Now.
I'm thinking about Mary now. He always talks about his invention.
Now.
He's talking about his invention now. We often have meetings with the engineers.
Now.
We're having a meeting with the engineers now. Profits always fall in April.
Now.
Profits are falling now. You often talk to Barbara.
Now.
You're talking to Barbara now. She always introduces her friends.
Now.
She's introducing her friends now. The company often does well in January.
Now.
The company's doing well now. Exercise 3. Listen.
Does Phil always talk about films?
No, he doesn't. But he's talking about a film now. Now it's your turn.
Does Phil always talk about films?
No, he doesn't. But he's talking about a film now.
Do you always explain your new inventions?
No, I don't. But I'm explaining a new invention now.
Do we always have long meetings?
No, we don't. But we're having a long meeting now.
Does Diane always take taxis?
No, she doesn't. But she's taking a taxi now.
Does Sam always prepare his interviews?
No, he doesn't. But he's preparing an interview now.
Exercise 4. Listen.
Is Miss Rivers taking a taxi?
No, she isn't. But she often takes taxis.
Now it's your turn.
Is Miss Rivers taking a taxi?
No, she isn't. But she often takes taxis.
Are you preparing an interview?
No, I'm not. But I often prepare interviews.
Is Mr. Marshall talking about profits?
No, he isn't. But he often talks about profits.
Am I talking about my invention now?
No, you aren't. But you often talk about your invention.
Exercise 5. Listen.
It's mine. It's yours. It's his. It's hers. It's its. It's ours. It's yours. It's theirs.
Now listen to the example.
This is our book.
This book is ours.
Now it's your turn.
This is our book.
This book is ours.
This is my invention.
This invention is mine.
This is Mr. and Mrs. Smith's car.
This car is theirs.
This is Bob's house.
This house is his.
This is Jenny's dress.
This dress is hers.
This is your interview.
This interview is yours.